Hey guys, welcome to another video. Before we start, I have a question for you. Did you notice something? Our hero Invincible was getting his butt kicked more often than he was kicking bad guys' butts. There were plenty of times when we saw that our guy Invincible is nothing like his name, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Today I'm going to mention all the villains who can defeat or defeated Invincible, or you can say every time Mark AKA Invincible got his ass whooped. Let's get the ball rolling. Number 1, Alan the Alien, lame name. But moving on, Invincible got a chance to meet Alan accidentally. Cecil reported that something is moving fast towards Earth and it'll be here within 15 minutes. Omniman wasn't in condition to check out and fight that thing approaching Earth because he was injured from his recent fight with the Guardians. Fight is the wrong word here. My bad. I should say massacre. So anyway, he was injured, so Mark volunteered. Great enthusiasm, Marky, go for it. So Mark moves towards the thing and flew into space. Turns out that thing was Alan the Alien. We'll give you a brief intro into Alan. He was designed to kill the freaking Viltrumites. If you want to know how powerful this guy is, click on this I button right here and check out our full video on Alan the Alien. Anyways, so Mark fought Alan, and he got his ass kicked very badly. Mark was no match for Alan. Alan wasn't even giving all he had, and his fighting style was kinda fun. I mean, he was not fighting to kill or something. He was just like having a good time with Mark. Like Alan manhandled him. Moving on to the second one in our list of guys who whooped our favorite superheroes' butt, Flaxan leader. You see, these Flaxan guys were an alien race who were trying to take over Earth. They entered Earth through a portal and started killing everybody. And somehow they were stopped once. But they attacked again, and in their second attack, their boss, he almost killed Invincible. Like, he did some solid ground and pound on Mark. Mark would be dead if it weren't for his father, the mighty Omniman, to save him, because he's the only one who can actually do that. Omniman not only saved Mark, but he sent away the Flaxans to where they came from.
Dad saved us from the Flaxans.
And then he went inside their own portal and wiped out their entire planet. Holy smokes. Like, on one hand, the son was beaten badly by one Flaxan, and on the other, the father killed millions in the blink of an eye. So add Flaxan to the list of guys who can beat the shit out of Mark. So we all know that Mark is a very good guy. He is generous, kind, helps others, and that's why we love him. But this helping others kind of thing has got him into the worst beating of his life, where he was close to dead. Let me explain. See, a guy named Titan wanted the help of Mark to free him, his family, and the innocent people of the city from an evil guy named Machine Head. This Machine Head guy was Titan's boss, and he was a very bad guy. So Mark agrees to help Titan, and when he arrived at Machine Head's place, he was welcomed by some villains. They gave Mark a good beating, and Mark defeated them somehow, which was good. But then came Battle Beast. Boy, this guy, man, oh man, his powers are beyond words. He thrashed Mark and his allies, the Guardians, so badly that every single one of them almost died. Specifically Mark, what is with this guy getting beaten all the time? Mark was beaten to such an extent that he barely survived the beating. This Battle Beast guy is really, like, the real deal. So Battle Beast is a significant character, and Mark even got his ass whooped by insignificant characters as well. It's kind of embarrassing. Like, I'm not saying that these characters weren't powerful. They certainly were, because if they weren't powerful, they really could not give our hero a good beating. But still, these characters were like petite in the grand scheme of legendary characters in the show. I'm gonna be talking about Cyborg here. You see, cyborgs were regular humans. Well, college students to be particular, who were experimented on and turned into robots by this guy, D.A. Sinclair. He believed that he was curing human weakness by turning them into machines. You're right, these cyborgs. So Mark got beaten by two cyborgs, one an unknown guy who kicked his own bucket, otherwise he would have fought Mark for very long. And second, Rick Sheridan Cyborg.
It's me!
Rick Sheridan was the love affair of Mark's best friend, William. He was converted into a cyborg by D.A. Sinclair, and he also delivered a sound thrashing to Mark. If he didn't come to his senses somehow, Mark would be dead.
Yes! Rick! It's me! Help us! Are you crying?
Thank you, Rick. I really feel bad for this guy, like he was great, but well, you know, the show must go on. Moving on to the next character who beat Mark, the Maulers. When Angstrom Levy brought Maulers from different dimensions to stop Invincible from interfering with the important thing he was doing, the Maulers went out of control. Instead of stopping Invincible, they dished out a thorough pummeling on Mark, so much so to the point that if Levy hadn't intervened, Mark would be dead again. Next up, we have Viltrumites. When Mark visited Thraxa, he was welcomed with 2 surprises. First, his father made love with an alien and now Mark has a brother, weird. And second, he will soon get to fight Viltrumites. None of these surprises were great. I mean, like, come on, show some mercy to this guy. And talking to mercy, that's the last thing Viltrumites have. They don't have that built into their DNA at all. So they start beating Mark. Lucan, this huge Viltrumite, literally pounded Mark into the ground using one finger.
I'm not an insect like these creatures.
And since we're talking about Viltrumites, the last guy on this list is, well, Mark's father, Omniman. Oh man, I mean, like, it's obvious. We all saw what happened in the last episode of season 1. That episode was all about Mark getting completely wrecked by his father. Thank the good Lord the emotions kicked in at the right time, otherwise we wouldn't see season 2 of Invincible. You know what I'm saying, right? So this was the list of all the characters who could beat Mark, but this beating thing is not going to be the case forever, I hope. Because you see, the thing is, the showmakers didn't name the series after this guy for nothing. He is the main guy, the real deal. Sure, all these superheroes and villains were able to beat Mark. He's just a kid right now who doesn't even fight to kill, unlike many of his opponents. And we saw what happens when Mark really uses his potential. He was inches ahead of killing Thula, one of the most powerful Viltrumites. He didn't complete it because he's not a killer. He is the hero. So it's safe to say that even though these guys on the list have beaten Mark, not every single one of them will be able to withstand his full potential. So that was it for today's video. Let me know if you think I missed somebody on this list and tell me, who do you think will win in a fight? A full-grown Mark Grayson or Battle Beast? Oh gosh, I would love to know your thoughts. And if you want to know our take on this, comment Invincible versus Battle Beast. And we'll be back with a video for you on this topic. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the love that you've been showing to our new channel. Thanks so much. See you next time.